literally, we're in a jail cell. We made it about 8 miles in 3 hours and 23 minutes. Guys, and welcome back to my channel. So we had a long day. Today was our first day in Glacier National Park. We did, which, Avalanche Lake? Yep, Avalanche Lake. And part of that was Trail of Cedars. I'll have videos up on the screen. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. But anyways, I'm doing my intro in the mirror in the bathroom of our super cool Airbnb, which I gotta show real quick before we go to bed because we do have to wake up really early for tomorrow. So here is the bathroom. Wait till y'all see the outside. Sean booked this Airbnb, so wait till you see it. It's literally a jail cell. I'll put up on the screen what it looks like on the outside, but oh, like literally, we're in a jail cell. But it's so cool, and the ceilings are really high and beautiful. But this little Airbnb cottage thing is actually on a property that has other Airbnbs, and they have other little cottages that are themed like this. There's a general store, and then a, what was the other one?
A locksmith.
A locksmith.
No, a blacksmith. I'm sorry.
Oh, blacksmith. But we got the jail cell. And yeah, this is our Airbnb.
It's a genuine sheriff's office.
Yeah. Oh, this is cool. Look at the barn door. I didn't even notice that. So, wanted to quickly show this because it's so cool, but we gotta go to bed. It is 10:30. Good morning, you guys. My face is so puffy. I feel like I did not get enough sleep, but it's okay. We got like 7 hours. So, by the grace of my beautiful, amazing God, we were able to get, so if you guys didn't know, you have to get a vehicle registration or reservation or pass to get into Glacier National Park between the hours of 6 a.m. and 3 p.m. So you have to be on the website the second it turns 8 o'clock MDT time, or else you will not get it. So for the past 3 days, even days before our trip, we've been trying to get the 3-day pass every single day leading up to our trip, and we were not able to get any. But yesterday we were able to get one. So thankfully we were able to sleep in, and now we can go into the park before or after 6 a.m. and not before 6 a.m. or else we would be so tired. So we were able to have a slow morning, but this is my hiking outfit of the day. We're doing a 12.3 mile hike. I think it's the Grinnell hike, but I'm gonna vlog the whole entire thing, everything, the whole experience, what I'm eating, all of that, because this has to do with health and fitness, you know? But one thing that I always like to do when traveling is I like to stick to my health and wellness routine as much as possible. So one of the biggest things that I always do and bring my vitamins and supplements, but more specifically, I always bring my Synbiotic. So it's a prebiotic and a probiotic. It's a 2-in-1, and it is by the company Seed, and they're actually sponsoring this video. I have been working with them for well over a year and a half now, I think, and I've been using Seed, taking Seed for over, even before I worked with them. So thank you, Seed, for working with me in today's video. But I gotta show you their little travel vial. It is so cute to bring when you're traveling. I'm gonna show it to you. So this is the cute little travel vial. Our trip is about, I think it's a week, and I fit all of the capsules that I need for the week in here, which is just perfect and super convenient, because these little containers that I got off of Amazon, they just don't hold as much. But yeah, this is the little travel vial. I do like to take these first thing in the morning, and it is recommended to take these first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. And Seed has 24 scientifically studied strains that benefit not just your gut health, but your immune health as well, which is super important for me because, you know, with traveling and going on airplanes and just being in other places and around a lot of people, you obviously don't want to get sick. Taking seed every single time when I'm on my travels is so important to me because it helps maintain a good immune health as well. This video that I'll have it up on the screen right now, but I talk about how your gut health and your immune health literally is hand in hand. So if you benefit one, it will benefit the other. If you guys want to try out seed, I do have a discount code. I'll have it up on the screen now and link down below as well. So I'm gonna take this, and then my sweet husband made me, I'll show you guys here. Sean is currently cleaning out the car, but he made me my breakfast. So this is what we're having because all the breakfast spots nearby are closed. So this is the oatmeal that we're eating. This is by Bob's Red Mill. It's an amazing clean ingredient brand. And then this is our protein shake that we're having with it. We didn't want to pack our big protein powder in our suitcase, so we knew there was a Target nearby and they actually had a whole bunch of these. This is another clean ingredient protein brand that I highly recommend. It actually stands for only what you need, only ingredients that you need. So I'm gonna have that with my seed, and then we're gonna pack sandwiches for our hike. Okay, it's been almost an hour, you guys, and we're not even in Glacier National Park yet. We've just had, it's okay, this is part of traveling and hiking and being in small towns. But so last night we went to Safeway and got a whole bunch of just sandwich ingredients to make sandwiches for our hiking trip today. And we woke up this morning to make the sandwiches, and everything was, not everything, but the bread and the cheese had mold in it. So we had to come all the way back to Safeway, return everything, and then we just bought new stuff. So anyways, I have to make the sandwiches in the car while Sean, he is over there at this little food truck. It's an acai bowl food truck, and we had it the other day and it was so good. So he's getting that so we can have a little bit more nourishment with fruits and everything. All right, second, what would you call this, breakfast?
Yeah.
Of the day. Acai bowls. Now we can finally head to
We're just
Glacier.
a couple hours late, that's
Yeah,
all.
no biggie. For some reason, trusting God. So due to our delayed start, which is absolutely fine, everything worked out, we just did not have enough time to go all the way to the other side of Glacier National Park to do the hike that we wanted to do. So instead, we just drove through the Going to the Sun Road and stopped at different multiple smaller hikes, if that makes sense. So in total, we did about 11 miles hiking that day. So we did a few miles on the Highline Trail. The Highline Trail literally can go on for days. So typically people just go for a few miles, rest, take a break, and then come back because you will have beautiful views every step of the whole entire way. However, I do recommend, if you have little ones, to be very, very careful because the first few miles of this trail, there's literally a drop off the mountain, and when you're passing other people, you have to literally hold the mountain at some points. So just be very careful if you have little ones. And then after that hike, we had our lunch, which is our sandwiches that we made in the car, as you guys saw. And while we're eating, there's always these little chipmunks and squirrels just migrate towards us. No, we did not feed them, and I do not recommend feeding the wildlife. I think it is illegal too, but because people do feed them, they get very comfortable with humans, and they were all around us. And then after our lunch, we did the Hidden Lake Trailhead. So this is about 5.1 miles, and it was so freaking beautiful. And there were tons of beautiful wildflowers along the different mini waterfalls, and it was just honestly breathtaking. So I definitely recommend doing this hike when you are in Glacier National Park. So after Hidden Lake Trail, we then continued on the Going to the Sun Road to the other side of the park. We did check out some different pull-offs and stops along the way to see the beautiful scenery, and actually some of the pull-offs we got to see some super cool wildlife, so that was really cool. And then after that, once we got out of the other side of the park, we then crossed the border into Canada and had a 4-hour mini road trip to Canmore, which is where our Airbnb was. So the next day, we woke up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and headed to Banff National Park, which was honestly such a dream. It has been on my bucket list to go to Banff since I don't even know how long, for at least a decade, and it literally did live up to every expectation that I had. So for the first half of the day, we decided to check out Lake Louise. And again, as always, it was beautiful, but I did not vlog for the first half, only because I was pretty set on creating different types of content. So I actually wanted to create a reel or a TikTok doing this one specific hike because it was a dream of mine to do this hike. But we did the Lake Agnes Tea House Trail. And this trail, you literally hike to a tea house in the mountains next to a lake. It's about 5 miles round trip. And this tea house is only open for the months of June through October, but it is woman-owned and operated, and they literally hike every single day to work, and they hike all of their supplies and all of the trash. So obviously taking your own trash down does help them out a lot, but the tea and the food was so yummy as well, and they actually did have gluten-free options. So let's talk about the hike, because the hike was pretty intense going up because it was basically a full-on incline, but it is so worth it. So if you guys want to watch the mini vlog of this hike, go head to my Instagram at Kyla Beland, and I should have it posted sometime soon. So once we finished the tea house trail, we then did the little trail around the Lake Louise, and then we waited for our shuttle, got to our shuttle, got back to our car, and then just drove to downtown Banff, where we had dinner, did some shopping, and then we headed back to our Airbnb in Canmore to go to bed at 8 o'clock at night, because you'll see why. Good morning, you guys. It's 2:40 in the morning, but it's gonna be worth it. It's cold. Tap the screen. Little snack break before we go out in the canoes. I literally can't feel my hands though.
He's so cute.
Cheers.
Hold on.
You hear my stomach growling?
Yeah.
Go, go, go! Okay, not that far. It smells like Christmas all the way over here because of those trees. Hello, we are back.
Hello friends, welcome or welcome back to our channel.
To our channel.
Yeah, I'm taking over.
Okay, so we're back in the car, about to go get something to eat before we head on the road again. But I wanted to show this because this is so kind. So the bus driver for the company's called Moraine Lake Bus Company. who shuttled us back to our car, gave us little postcards. He also gave us more. Where is it?
It's in one of these front pockets.
Oh, hold on. I just thought it was so sweet. I don't know where Sean put it, but they're really cute. But while we were leaving the bus, he also gave us this one, and he just happened to give this itinerary for us if we wanted to do the Icefields Parkway, which we already planned to do right after. So
To connect to Jasper.
yeah, to connect to Jasper National Park. So this was just so kind of him. Definitely recommend going through their company. It was worth every cent. So on the road now, going to find something to eat because I am starving. We've been up since 2:30 and I've only had, we've both only really had,
I had a muffin and a bar.
I've had a protein shake, a Kind bar, and a gluten-free brownie. That's it, and it is 12:08 now. Okay, it's been about an hour later. We're gonna go, it's not really a hike, but walk up to, this is Columbia Ice Walk Field?
This is, yeah, Columbia Ice Field, but
Columbia.
that glacier has a name that I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's on this map here. So,
I think it is Columbia Ice Field. Anyways, it's a whole bunch of
oh, there it
glaciers.
goes. Anthabasca Glacier at Columbia Ice Field.
Yep. Is it cold? No fluoride. Now off to Jasper. This is our second part of our breakfast. Look how yummy. This is on a gluten-free bagel. This is Sean. Ready to hit the road. Let's go. When in bear country, you need bear spray and a bear bell. Ready to do all three?
Sure am.
That's slower falls? Next up, ink pots.
Yep.
We made it at almost 4 miles in an hour and a half. So beautiful. Because it's our last day, we are very short on snacks. So Sean is scouring our backpack. What is that? Tidbits? We just picked this up at a natural grocery store in Kalispell. That's it?
That's it.
We're gonna eat our snack and enjoy this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's moving at the bottom of the ink pot. Alright, heading back. We made it about 8 miles in 3 hours and 23 minutes. We did good time. Now back to Montana.